To sew on my elastic, I first need to fold over my raw ends because you can see the elastic likes to come apart at the ends where it was cut. So you want to fold those under and then go ahead and position where you would like your elastic to go. Try to catch the folded edge of the elastic with your pin. You might have to pick the whole project up to get that pin in place. It's a little bit tricky, but get that one in place. Once you've got the top, then go ahead and do the same thing with the bottom. You're only folding about 1 centimeter under. You don't want to fold under too much because then your elastic gets really short. So just 1 centimeter is probably good. Make sure it's lined up and go ahead, place your pin. We'll secure the top and bottom first, and then we will split it into the amount of dividers that we want to be. To get ready to sew, we want to make sure that we line up our foot so that our needle is going to catch the edge of the zipper, or the elastic. And we want to make sure that we catch that folded edge. If we're too far over here, that folded edge will flip out because we didn't sew it down. So we need to be quite close to that edge. And that means lowering the foot just so that the edge of the elastic is just inside that inner edge of the foot there. Now that I've got it in place, I can take this pin out because I don't want to sew over top of it. But the foot is now holding it in place. Start by rolling your needle down and then go ahead and sew through all of these layers. It's a little thick, so you might have to give it a little push as you sew. Go all the way to the end. When you reach the end, it's okay to go off a stitch or two to make it stronger, and then reverse all the way back to the very start. Again, rolling off the edge just a little bit. Go forward one more time. And then do a small reverse to finish this seam. And that is all you need to do to secure the elastic. So you're kind of sewing it 3 times. You go forward, you reverse the whole way, you go forward a second time, and then you do a little reverse to tie a knot. So the bottom is done, and the top will be done in the same manner. But I'm just going to show you, once you have secured your top and your bottom, then you can decide to go ahead and split this into sections. Again, start a little ways off the edge of the elastic. It just makes it stronger if you kind of go from beyond to beyond. Same procedure as before. Go all the way forward, off the edge 1 or 2 stitches, then reverse all the way back, right on top of your old seam. Let go, and go forward. Finish with a small reverse. Reverse, forward, and that is done. Go ahead and sew as many dividers as you want for your elastic. Think about what you're planning to put in there, and then make some of the sections bigger or smaller, or whatever it is that you decide. When you're done, make sure you trim all of your threads. You don't want to leave threads dangling. And that's how to sew the elastic.